How do you attract and retain talent?
Well, Mark, I think it begins and ends with values-based leadership. By example, when I was a CEO at ME Solutions, I crystallized my thinking on values using an acronym from the high school I went to. I went to New Trier. And so the acronym was TRIER. Trust, respect, inclusion, execution, and results.
So what's an example of a value that you would base your value-based project on?
Well, for attracting employees, it'd be along the lines of transparency, honesty.
Why is transparency and honesty important in a business?
Because it builds trust. And without trust, you don't have the respect or loyalty. And that really comes to a test, when you're in adverse situations. And with building that trust through transparency and honesty, telling people what you know, telling people what you can tell them, telling people what you can't tell them, builds a sense of calmness in a storm, if you will.
So what would be an example of something that you wouldn't want to tell an employee?
When you have a reduction in force and you're in the very early stages of figuring out what that's going to be, you don't want to be premature in those communications, because when you give somebody a concept without a lot of meat to it, they fill it up. There's a vacuum there. And to me, when you want to communicate things, you want to make it tight enough so that people know what to expect, and it eliminates a lot of the chatter. So there are times when if you introduce something prematurely, you can cause more harm than good.